What's up, YouTube? Just doing a quick video about a PlayStation 1 Modchip install. So I'm actually going to post a video that I did. I think this one was done in 2011 or so. Now, I keep referencing Modchip CA as being the website to go to. Unfortunately, they're no longer around. So what I'm going to do is post some links below on the instructions of how to install this mod chip, like the solder points and what pins that the wires go to and that kind of stuff. Now, these mod chips are still readily available online. You just got to type in PS1 mod chip. There's places on eBay and Amazon and other places that sell them. But basically, it's just a PIC chip. It's a programmable integrated circuit. So you can use the EEPROM burner with the actual code and burn your own mod chip and basically do the same thing. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to the video, guys. You guys have a good one. Peace out.
Guys, so basically I just gotta say thanks to the Modchip CA. This is where I got this mod chip from. Very fast delivery. I got it within 3 days, so that's pretty cool. And on their website, if you see it up there, Modchip CA, they actually have instructions on how to install this mod chip. So let's go ahead and I already unscrewed. There's 6 screws on the bottom of the PlayStation that you unscrew. Now, there's several different models of the PlayStation. Mine is a, let's see, an SCPH7501. So it's a 7501. So it just all depends on which version of the PlayStation that you guys have. And this is what it looks like when you open it up. Of course, over here is your power supply over here. This is your laser and your lens, basically your drive assembly. That there's your controllers and memory card and all that stuff. There's a few more things that I need to get to the motherboard here, so I'm going to go ahead and follow their directions here, and as I'm going along I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I'm doing. It looks like the first thing that I'm going to have to do is unplug some of these ribbon cables and all this good stuff in here to get to the motherboard. So let me go ahead and do that. Alright guys, as you can see, I've taken all the ribbon cables off. This comes from the power supply right here. This is a ribbon cable going to the controller ports and memory card ports. I've taken off this big metal shield, and I've also taken off the laser unit and its ribbon cables and power cable. What that does is give us this right here, and we have this big shield right here, right on the front of the motherboard, that we're gonna have to remove. And what it is I don't know if you guys can actually see that. Maybe I'll go into micro here. And you guys can see that it's actually soldered onto the board in various little spots like this. So what I gotta do is just unsolder those joints there, and this shield should come right off. So let me go ahead and do that. Here's where it shows you exactly where you need to install the mod chip points, the wires coming from the mod chip, and they're all color coded. So you just take whatever color wire and put it on that part of the circuit board there. Now they're pretty small points, and I did get a new soldering iron from the last time, so this is going to be a hell of a lot easier than it was with the Sega mod chip that I did. So let me go ahead and get this done, and as soon as I get her soldered up, I'll show you the end result here. Alright guys, I got everything soldered on, so let me go ahead and go to macro mode, and I'll show you all the solder points. Now, like I said, if you guys are using this as a guide, this is only for the 7501 PlayStation model. There's like, God, how many more? Like 5 more models. So if you guys are following this guide, make sure you have the 7501 to do this. because if not, your board is going to be completely different. You're going to take it apart and be like, what the hell? So let me go to macro mode and show you where everything's soldered on here. Okay, your first wire there is going to be your red wire, and that's connected right there. If you guys can see that, it's right above that little, I think that's a capacitor there. It looks like a capacitor, I'm not too sure. But it's over next to CN 103. If you see that, that's right there. Okay, your second wire is going to be the white wire, which goes right underneath. If you go from down there, you go underneath this big old chip here, and it goes underneath this chip here, right above that capacitor, that little tiny one right there. And that's where that one goes. That's the white wire. Okay. Now the blue wire is the next wire you're going to hook up, so we'll follow that along. That goes way over here, over to here, right above that capacitor. Okay. The next one, what we're going to do here is going to be the fifth wire, which is the green one. Goes underneath the biggest chip, which I'm assuming that's probably the processor. I'm not sure what this is, but it goes right there. Okay, the sixth one is the yellow wire, which goes right there. The seventh wire, it's weird how they got that. That's actually the sixth wire. This is the fifth. This is the sixth. The way the instructions are on here, they kind of skipped number 2 because there's 8 pins on this chip here, but they don't put anything on pin 8. But anyway, that goes to this purplish looking wire here, and that goes right underneath that big old chip right there. And then the last wire, which comes off pin 8 off the chip, goes right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this chip here and all the wires, and I'm going to tape it down and make it look nice in here. And then I'll put everything back together and we'll see if it works. Well, I got to burn a disc too. I'll back up one of my PlayStation games and see if I can get it to work. We'll try a backup first because I don't have any imports, and then hopefully today, maybe tomorrow, maybe sometime this week, I'll go to the store and buy an import game and see if it works too. So let me go ahead and do this, guys. Let me put it back together. Alright guys, so I burned Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit here. So let's go ahead and give this a shot and see if it'll work. Turn on the TV. I should actually test to see if a real game works first, but let's see. Well, we got that screen, so that's a good sign. Now if we get the PlayStation logo, haha, that means it loaded the disc. Now is it playable? Oh, there's my puppy dog, guys. Never seen him. His name's Chubbers. Chub. He's how old are you now, boy? About 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, somewhere around there. And it looks like it works, guys. That is awesome.